Welcome to Two Balls and a Mic, episode 43. My name is Tony Sanchez. I got Chiva right next to me, and we have a lot of sports to discuss over the weekend. We have La Liga. What the fuck is happening with Barcelona? Barcelona is not the same. Simeones gets his first win in Champions League. We're going to go over all of the NFL Week 11 and then make our predictions for the next week. We also have a special segment with some of the people down at San Diego Loyal. We're gonna get actually a look inside of the new office. For those of you that aren't season ticket holders, we are able to have visual inside if you want to see what it looks like. We also have a announcement for how you can get tickets from us for San Diego Loyal. That's all coming up. Also, Gucci Mane and Jeezy battle on Versus was great.
Really?
Peace was made, and The Undertaker retires after 30 years. Thank you, Taker. Mark Calloway, you deserve it.
See, I'm not a big wrestling fan, but I always knew who The Undertaker was. I always knew who he was.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And actually, we're actually going to do something special, something we haven't done. So right now, we're actually going to go ahead and kick it into a little segment interview that we had the chance to have earlier today with Weston, Mr. West down at San Diego Loyal. They opened their new offices. I actually had a chance to go. They gave us, you got yours. They gave us a
Yes, I did.
San Diego Loyal scarf, autographed by the entire Team One.
Thank you, SD Loyal.
Really appreciate that. I also got free beer.
We have a beer on tap. You guys will see the video.
You'll see it.
Insane.
You'll get a snippet of it just because, if you want to see it in person, just go see it in person. It's
roll footage.
It's done by all right, relax. But yes, we're gonna go ahead and roll the footage. It's next to Shake Shack, and enjoy.
Thanks for having me on.
No, appreciate it, man. So we're gonna go ahead and talk some San Diego Loyal. As you can tell, there's a lot of San Diego Loyal going on right now in West. So we do have Wes, who is a what is exactly your position at San Diego Loyal, as we have a great look into this store.
Yeah, so I'm here. My position is account executive in the ticket sales department with San Diego Loyal. Here, let me switch my camera around for you guys. Well, actually, we'll go that. That's Stephanie Polonia. She is our Nope, we're not on there. She is our ticket sales manager. There
Awesome.
You go. She's my boss, but yes, I'm an account executive with the team, season ticket account executive.
So actually, we're actually gonna at the end go ahead and announce a little bit something special coming up for next season. But this is the first look into I think from any podcast here in San Diego into what the actual store and office looks like. So can you tell us exactly where this store is, or where exactly are you?
So right now I am in our store which we just opened. We are in Mission Valley on Camino de la Reina, right across from the Shake Shack. It is the brand new, which is dangerous. It is the brand new office of San Diego Loyal. We've only been here for about 2 weeks, and let me give you guys a quick little walk around of the office. Is that cool?
100%.
Yeah, man.
I actually had to.
We're gonna switch. Let me switch this around. All right, so we got the Loyal. We got the big soccer ball out front, if you guys remember from day one.
Yep.
We got Premier League on the TV, as it should be.
Nice.
This is first look at the team store.
Wow.
Coming in here.
Every single jersey over there. I think everything that's on the store is in there, right?
Yes, everything on the website's in here. So this is a conference room. There's LD and the rest of the coaching staff in there right now.
Wow.
We're coming through here. This is the boss's office, Warren Smith, Pete Thurston in here, and just a general look at the rest of the office. Ticket sales staff over here. Here's Matt Hall, goalkeeping coach for San Diego Loyal.
Matt Hall actually owes me
say hi.
Actually said he was going to give me a training, so he's going to kick my ass one of these days.
Oh, he said the same thing to me, so we'll see if we can eventually get both of us out there. This is Tony from Two Balls and a Mic. Let me get you.
There we go.
Good morning.
How's it going? Hey,
Yeah.
I got my new gloves in. I'm going to start practicing and make sure that I'm fit.
We'll get some work done.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
That's exactly.
Love it.
For our audio listeners, I mean, you're doing yourself a disservice. Check the video out. This is a visual tour. But man, like the colors in it, it's just this is the office.
We're going to say hi to Ryan Young right now, Director of Social Media for San Diego Loyal. Let me pull these out.
What's up, guys?
How's it going, Ryan?
They are live.
Also worked with the Lakers, I believe. Just a trailblazer here in Southern California sports.
What are you guys up to?
We're just getting a visual and tour. I know I had a chance to go in. Chiva over here.
Yeah, I still need to go check it out.
Still needs to check it out. I think we need to schedule that, actually.
Tomorrow, man. Come on in tomorrow.
I'm down.
All right.
Heck yeah. Good to see you guys. Love what you guys do. Definitely have added so much. I tell Jesse, our director of marketing, all the time, I say, I love the podcast community that we have. It's so unique. Yeah. So just thank you from my standpoint, content creator to content creator. I know how much work goes into it. So thank you guys.
Oh, I really appreciate that, man. Definitely going to get you on. Tell me, how many of those visits to the tap are you guys having a day?
You know what? I saw Alec, one of our sales guy, the other day, go to it at like 9:15 in the morning. And he just looked at me like, "It's okay, don't worry." So I'm losing count. It's early and often.
For me, it's whenever I make a sale, I feel like I can go grab one.
So, you deserve it after that.
Exactly. Let me show you guys around. Let's keep going here.
Awesome.
Jesse, marketing director, that's his office.
The man.
We got the merchandise storeroom. Little peek there. It's full of everything right now. We got another soccer ops room, and then the kitchen and the famous beer tap.
Look at that.
Right,
I mean, that's just not fair. That's not fair. Like, I don't know. You guys have bottled water, but you guys have beer on tap. I love it.
Yeah, so that's basically it, guys.
That's awesome. So right now, from what I understand, it's season ticket holders can schedule from now up until before Thanksgiving, I believe.
That's correct. Yeah.
And so, like I said, I've actually been in there, and let me tell you, it's what a team store should be. And I was having conversations with a couple of the people we saw on camera, and just it shows you that they're cemented into the community. Like the building is. It's nice, man, and to have a nice office building here in San Diego in prime real estate like that, it's an investment, definitely an investment, but definitely something that we invested in, thanks to Wes. I hope you had your beer for us. Is something that we're going to go ahead and announce, because starting hopefully when we all have a chance to go back into Torero Stadium next season. Wes was kind enough to help us through and hook it up with where we're gonna go ahead and do like the 2 balls and a mic tickets, seats. I don't even know how we're gonna say call them.
I think that works. That works great, Tony. Yeah, you guys were nice enough to get some season tickets with us for next season, and I'm super excited to help you guys out. And why don't you go ahead and tell them your plans for those, man?
Definitely. So Chiva and I decided that, you know what, it wouldn't be fair to not have everybody in San Diego experience what we experienced on that first day, March 7th. That whenever we're allowed to go back, I'm sure it's going to be even bigger and better. So we have 2 tickets available for each home game. We bought season tickets that are going to be in the supporter section with the locals. So you guys are going to be with great company and, just get that punch of soccer. If you've never experienced it, if you want to experience it, if there's a game that you want, somebody else, if you have season tickets, you want somebody else to experience it and, get some tickets. We're going to be giving away, I got tickets for every single home match.
Yeah.
And, it's something that we're so excited for. I mean, it's like I said, it's an investment, but we want everybody to experience what we experienced that day.
Yeah, totally. And I can't thank you guys enough for kind of like Ryan was saying, the content you guys create for the team, and then the outreach that you're doing to your fans and your community to get people to these games that otherwise might not make it, And that's what we want, is we want everyone to have that experience of that March 7th game. And we can't wait to get you guys back out there. We can't wait to get more of our fans back out there. So thank you so much for what you guys have done and for getting these tickets. I can't wait to help support you and these fans going forward in the next season. And yeah, let's get more people into the stadium. Let's get people hyped up for San Diego soccer.
Oh, man, I'm so hyped up for it. I even had the chance. I saw Glenn, one of the people that joined us on our watch alongs. Every single watch along, Glenn was there. We had a couple of supporters with us every single home match. We had a little Zoom watch along.
Glenn was in the office. Glenn was in the office on Saturday. I gave him a tour.
Yeah, and he was wearing. Who else? I saw somebody wearing the 2 balls and a mic hat. Not 2 balls and a mic hat. The hat, the loyal hat that he won on one of those Zoom calls.
Oh, nice.
And so, I was just happy that they got it in the mail. I was like, okay, cool. Just making sure. But it's one of those things that if we can just come together, like you said, the podcast community here is great. Love shouting each other out. And, it's thanks to you guys being so open about what you guys do, inviting people into your workspace. If I was me, no, I'm sorry. Like, no, I'm working. I'm a A-type. Like, no, just no. It's gonna distract me. But no, what you guys are doing is fantastic. Check it out. Any word on when the general public can go and visit you guys down there?
Yeah. So right now, as you said, it's just people with season tickets with us that are booking 20-minute time slots to come in. As much as we'd love to do like a grand opening, invite thousands of people down here to the shop, that's not exactly what we can do right now. But that being said, we are shooting for first week of December to be open to the general public, let people come in, still be socially distanced, still be wearing masks, but first week of December is what we're shooting for.
First week of December.
Fully open.
Awesome. And the amount of work you guys put in is amazing. I think Shannon, it was even like opening boxes. She was saying everybody at the club, it was hands-on in that office, and it's just a great testament to the work that you guys are doing.
Landon installed the coffee machine this morning. So yeah, nice. it's hands-on. Everyone's pitching.
He needs his coffee.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Landon, every single game I saw him there at Torero, he would walk and take his time and just bring the scalding black coffee onto the sideline right before kickoff every single game. So that man loves his coffee. But it's crazy. Like, what's the dynamic? I mean, you're working right next to him, man. Like.
Yeah.
Like,
what's the dynamic? Like, literally the second before I called in to you guys' show, Landon tapped me on the shoulder. Was like, "Hey, I need a pen. Can I borrow these pens?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yes, Landon Donovan.
Yeah. So it's an interesting dynamic, but like you said, it is an office. I'm still calling people. I'm still working the phones, trying to talk to fans about SD Loyal and get them in here. So, but it's been so refreshing and so great to see our fans in person for the first time in months and talk to people in person about the team, especially our biggest fans like you guys and the rest of our season ticket holders who are coming through the door. So it's truly been a breath of fresh air getting to talk to people in person again.
It's wonderful, man. But one thing that I will take exception for, great job you guys are doing down there, but you're a Tottenham supporter. And that's not all right. I think that you should resign just immediately. I don't feel. Look, you guys are doing good. How as a Tottenham supporter, what have you liked and enjoyed the most out of the special one leading this team into first place?
So Mourinho specifically. It's been a ride, man. Last year there was so many ups and downs, but coming into this season, being top of the league right now just feels so right, feels so good. And Mourinho is getting the most out of these players, especially the attacking players. Kane is turning into the great number 9 that we all know he is, and is tracking back defensively, and the assists that he's generating. And Sonny I think Sonny's going to win the Golden Boot this year. And he's been so prolific and just lethal in front of goal, and it's been extremely exciting to watch. And then, of course, you and me, Tony, former goalkeepers. Hugo Lloris, I think, is, for me, best goalkeeper in the world, a World Cup winner. And the team's finally starting to play to the caliber of the stars that we have. And the 2 most informed teams in the league are going head-to-head this weekend in Spurs and Chelsea, and I can't wait.
Well, what's your prediction? I mean, Chelsea is the team with the most goals in the season so far. So what's your prediction for this game?
It's a little lame to predict a draw, and Spurs haven't been drawing very much. So I think it's either all or nothing. It kind of feels like a trap game for Spurs, honestly. I'm not overly confident going into it. but I do think it's going to have goals in it, and I think a 1-1 draw that's my prediction going into it. But I could see it going 2-0, 2-1 either way. Honestly, Havertz and Ziyech, and I don't know. Is Pulisic going to be healthy this weekend, Tony?
I don't think we're gonna go ahead and need him this time around. Lampard has proven himself to the master, Mourinho, that he allowed him to win once, I think, just once against them at this point. So I think Lampard knows what he has in his team, and he's gonna put out the best 11 out there. It took a while. Like, I think for both teams, it was looking a little dicey at the beginning of the season, where you have these stars and they're just not firing on all cylinders. But now, as you said, both teams are in form, and they should give us a great game. I think that going in, Chelsea's offense is going to be a little bit too much, and it's going to overwhelm that defense. Even though Spurs are a really complete team, just top to bottom. It's just a great team right now.
I am a little worried. So we did lose Toby Alderweireld to a hamstring injury this past in the win over City on the weekend,
which was really impressive.
That's a huge blow to defensively. He's been so friggin' solid for Belgium and for us, which is part of the problem, is that he's playing too many games. But even then, I'm still confident going into the weekend. If the form continues, we are just as formidable attacking wise as Chelsea. And there's a reason we're top of the league. So I can't wait. It's going to be a fun one to watch.
Well, what's it like? I'm just curious. I haven't been able to ask a Tottenham fan this. What's it like having your club legend? Like, you have Gareth Bale managed to come back to Tottenham and play. What was that feeling like?
Oh, man. See, it's something I never expected to happen. Like, so many Spurs fans talked about it for so long. Oh, wait till Bale comes back. And for me, I was always like, yeah, it's a pipe dream. It's not going to happen. So to have it actually come true in the middle of probably the best transfer window we've had in I don't know how long, in forever, bringing in all these terrific players, Højbjerg, Doherty, all these amazing players, and have him be a part of that is insane. And I can't wait to see him reach his full potential again with us, his current full potential with us. We don't expect him to be the Bale of 2011, 2012. We expect him to be the player he is now, and we expect him to want to be here, which he absolutely does. And it's really, really exciting. That's my take on it, man.
Yeah, because as a Man United fan, I'm waiting for the day Cristiano decides to come back.
Yes, I hear you.
I thank you for taking the time and giving charity to a mid-table fan over here. Us top of the league, top of the league things over here.
One of my favorite interviews you guys did was when you had the badass women from the Plastics on, and we're chatting with them, and you said, why can't we all get along? We all love soccer. We all love our clubs. We all hate Man United. And that really resonated with me. So thank you.
How do you feel about Arsenal?
How do I feel about Arsenal?
I don't even know why I have this.
Well, they're rivals.
I mean, yes. I'll just pass. In Spanish, we say, me lo paso por los huevos, which means I pass it through my cojones. So that's how I feel. But they were in form at the beginning of the season. They dropped to 11th now, kind of around where you're at.
Well, so we have to North London Derby right after we play you guys this weekend. So Spurs have quite the run of matches coming, and I'm excited for that. But they don't scare me. They really don't this year. And maybe that's overconfidence, but they can't really seem to get it together at the moment, which is lovely for Spurs fans to watch.
It's a great season for a couple of reasons. Obviously, Man U is in 9th mid-table, as they should. But what else has surprised you from this Premier League, if anything? It's a weird season. You had Everton in first place for like forever, and now they're at the bottom. What's something that outside of maybe Spurs or what else has surprised you?
Well, so you mentioned it there. Everton falling off. They came out and beat Spurs on week 1. And I was like, man, this team is flying under Ancelotti and the signings they had. So I was expecting that to continue a little more, and I do still expect them to bounce back. What else? Southampton has been terrific. They're about to go up against Wolves. They've been way better than I've expected. They're fun to watch too.
Yep.
And yeah, they've been exciting. And then honestly, we're talking about Spurs and Chelsea being the most informed clubs right now. It's the 2-horse race from last year, City and Liverpool. Both are a little bit, they're stumbling right now. And of course, that's not going to last. They have the talent, they have the depth. They're going to roar back. But Liverpool's not the juggernaut that they were last year. And City is nowhere near the level they expect to be at. So that's been a big surprise as well.
I mean, you guys do have an advantage. You guys are not in Champions League this season, so.
Oof.
I mean, hey, we're not in Champions League. We're still playing Europa League matches midweek. It's not like we're resting up for all the matches.
You can afford to play a couple bench players here and there though, for those matches.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. No. It's. I put respect on Europa just because Chelsea's won it so many times. And I think that again, that's where Manchester United has been successful or unsuccessful at.
Mourinho won it with us, so he'll probably win it with Tottenham too. I could see that.
Mourinho is a tournament specialist. He wins leagues, but I don't know, in tournaments he's just God mode. Mourinho.
I would love to see Mourinho in a national team.
I'm down.
Really?
I would love to see him.
Where you want him to go? Portugal?
Ooh.
I see. The dream for me was because Mourinho is my favorite manager of all time. I wanted him to go and manage Ronaldo in his last World Cup, and that would have been pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty dope.
I think he loves the attention of being a club manager too much though, because a national team manager, sure, every 4 years World Cup, there's a couple big tournaments, but it's not like constant. The attention isn't constant, and he's a little too much of an egomaniac to pass that up every single year, right?
Yeah, he needs a spotlight every second.
Right.
He's a special.
If you watch If you watch the Spurs All or Nothing, that was just a Mourinho propaganda film, and I loved every minute of it.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
But still, it's about the man.
Exactly, and at some point you had to realize that it is Mourinho, and he does things his own way. At some point he's gonna annoy you, and at some point he's just gonna be fed up with everybody, and every single Spurs fan is gonna hate him. Just wait for it. It happened with Man U. It happened with Chelsea twice. With Real Madrid, it's just it's gonna get to you, but. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the Mourinho ride for right now. I know that you guys have a busy schedule right now. You guys are are fully booked today for season tickets. Is there any openings for the rest of the season ticket holders, if any chance?
Absolutely, yeah. So we do have some cancellations, but we're doing these 20-minute time slots for people to come through. Tomorrow we have a couple left. That's what I was saying. Chiba, come on down, man.
What times do you
want to come in?
You know what times you have tomorrow?
I'll text you, man.
Sounds good.
I'll let you know what we got, and we'll get you down here. There's some good ones left, and then even Wednesday, going up the day before Thanksgiving, we got people coming in all day, and then. The week after that Monday, we have a few. So,
nice.
Season ticket members, if you want to book a time, if you want to become a season ticket member and you're not one yet, we'd love to invite you down to the office to check it out, and we can talk about what works for you in person.
If we want to become season ticket holders, as you were saying, how can we reach out? 1-800-LOYAL.
Not quite. We do have a number that's on our website. You can go to our website, place and look at the season ticket deposits and place that, or just call in and we'll take care of it. You can also reach out to me directly. My number is 619-790-7117. Reach out to me directly. Tony can post my email for you guys as well. It's westonb@sdloyal, and just reach out.
Get Weston wasted. That's the goal, because he's gonna, for every season ticket he sells, he's gonna go to he's gonna go back to the well, and it's gonna be a great time.
Back to the well, and then also Tony, you saw Pete Thurston, our chief commercial officer, has a very nice tequila bar in his office.
Yes, he does.
He made the mistake of shouting out the office and saying, "Hey, open door policy on the tequila, everybody."
Oh,
I was like, that's dangerous. You don't want to commit to.
I think you're the tequila for when you go. You have to.
Man.
You just gotta.
You
have to. If you want to go ahead and hear such things and see such cool things as the entire office teaching Nate how to swear in Spanish. You just I heard like 3 or 4 things come out of him that I was very surprised, and it was it's great.
Yeah.
It's great. It's better communication, right? You got to learn how to motivate those Spanish speaking players.
100%. He's getting good at it too.
But definitely, man. What's one thing that Loyal right now can announce and say, we're looking forward to this, other than obviously the store launching? What's something that you guys you can let everybody who's listening in?
Yeah, no, a little bit. Yeah, so the store, obviously getting people in here. Like I said, we should be open in the public first week of December is what we're shooting for. Mm-hmm. Also that week, be on the lookout on our social media for player announcements. We should be having the announcements of who's coming back, who we're bringing in, and the details on that. None of which they're keeping me in the dark. They don't want me to together. So, but around then, like the week after Thanksgiving, we should start to have some exciting player announcements coming out.
Wow,
nice.
That's great.
Love it.
Heard it here. Announcements coming soon. Heard it here first. All right, Weston. Really appreciate your time, man. Check it out if you have the chance. It's really central location for the entire San Diego County. If you guys want tickets, you guys can hit up Weston. We're gonna go ahead and put his phone and email at the bottom. I predict 2-1 Chelsea winning over Spuds. You're not even in the conversation for this because you're in 9th place. But definitely thank you for everything, and we hope to see you soon, man.
Thanks so much, guys. I
All right.
really appreciate you guys letting me on. I'm a huge fan. So, love all you that you do, as we've said a bunch of times. Thanks so much, guys.
Love it, man. Thank you for
perfect.
everything.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, man. Thank you.
There's.
And we're back. That was weird because I just said, roll the footage. We just sat here and said, and we're back. That was weird.
Yeah.
But no, it was great talking with Wes. Obviously a Spuds Tottenham Spurs
Got
fan.
a little shit talking with the Tottenham Chelsea rivalry.
Yeah, I mean, at the time, I think I called him and I was like, hey, it's a 1-2, but I guess Liverpool is in 2. Chelsea is in 3rd place with 18 points. But the Premier League, man, is the table's looking like it's about to fix itself. It's turning up. But I want to talk about that that office a little bit because keep an eye out. As Wes said, new announcements are going to be made as far as what players are staying, what players are going for San Diego Loyal. Again, it's the off season, but we do have a couple things planned with that.
Who would you like for someone to stay? One player. Just one player name.
Jack Metcalf.
Jack Metcalf. Okay.
Yeah, he's the guy. He's the guy. I think if Jack stays, Colin stays, the Martin. I mean, I think Jack has a good chance. Make him captain if everybody else,
he deserves it.
Yeah, he deserves it. Co-captain. He's a good guy. But yeah, that our tickets are going to be. We're going to decide how we're going to give those away coming up. But again, thank you for San Diego Loyal and everybody down there for making it happen. And hopefully, we get to do some sort of podcasting down there. I don't want to say what their plans are, but it looks really cool. I can't wait to have everybody down there. And I mean,
and by now you guys saw the beer on tap.
Yes, and it's cold. It's delicious. I did see a friend Glenn who won a hat during our Loyal watch long parties during the season, and he was wearing the hat. So
nice.
Thank you for everybody that was there. Let's even say, look, San Diego soccer, San Diego sports is coming up. There may or may not be even talks with the other team at Lincoln High School with 1904. But we'll get to that a little bit later. But as far as soccer,
there's plenty to go around.
There's plenty to go around. But talking about Premier League, we got into a little bit with Wes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm clearly a huge VAR fan, especially now since it has been helping Man United a lot.
It still has. It's never since it started.
Yeah, I mean, is it a little extreme how that call got overruled for Man U on the penalty? I think so.
I mean, for you guys to start admitting it, it has to be bad and egregious. The fact that we were saying this whole time.
Again, I told you, I'm still in support of it. I know it needs fixing. It needs to get tweaked a little bit.
Yeah, VAR, virtual assistant referees. If did you see what happened with VAR in MLS in that play in that?
I believe so.
Okay, so pretty much in MLS went full MLS. There's playoffs between Orlando and anyway, they're going down to the last penalty. If the goalkeeper stops it, the Orlando goes through, kicks it, goalkeeper stops it. it never gets called. It never gets called when the goalkeeper steps off his line before the
That's what happened in the Man U game.
Yeah, yes, but it got called back. I guess the referee was watching the Man U game, or was inspired, or one or the other. They inspired each other. But yeah, VAR, like I said, just calls it back, and at that point you're just being nitpicky about it. Like, sure, look, if you're as big enough to admit that, big enough. By the way, I missed you last week.
It was a great episode.
It was
a good job.
Thank you. It was the best reviewed episode. Everybody loved it. They want more of it, so you should go away long. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I mean, I can take this and this home. Anyways,
you can't take Mike. Mike is here to stay.
Mike stays. You did a good job.
But no,
I didn't know he was an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, piece of shit.
Fucking Mike. I feel like we'll get to talk about Liga Mx in a bit, but I feel like there might be some VAR controversy there.
What the matter? It's taking over. This VAR controversy is taking over soccer in the soccer world, and everywhere it's implemented. And when are you going to be okay with it saying, okay, it's been this X amount of years, there's no progress?
Honestly, next season. Okay. If by next season, I know they have to worry about COVID right now, but if by next season, maybe by the World Cup, if it's the same, then it's probably time to shut it off and try to find some sort of new thing.
And what? You found the technology you need. The goal line technology is all you need. That's fine. Like,
you know what I've always said I want it. Okay, so you obviously need sideline referees to call some fouls that the ref can't see. But a little camera following the last defender.
Okay, like on the
for offsides.
Yeah,
I'm okay with the human error on the referee calls. I hate when they get an offside wrong.
Well,
that does bother me so much.
It's going to go down into the FIFA territory where every single offside is going to be called perfectly. And
which
again,
would be great.
It's not, because again, you get you start nitpicking, like you start taking the excitement factor out of it. I don't know, but VAR is still a controversial thing. It's going to continue being. I don't even know. I don't like it. A lot of people do. You clearly like it. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and we got to live with what we have. And look, it's gotten you into 9th place. Congratulations.
Yeah, we're ahead of Man City now, which Tottenham ended up beating, which we talked with Weston. Liverpool ended up beating Leicester City 3-0. I mean, obviously, great results for Liverpool. Makes them go, puts them in 2nd place. Jota.
Yeah, the best Portuguese player in Premier League.
No, okay,
hands down. Who else?
Bruno Fernandes.
João Moutinho. I mean, Rui Patricio. I mean, you can go João Pereira.
You named all those. You named all those before Bernardo Silva and Bruno Fernandes.
You can have. Is Pepe still playing? I think he got transferred in.
He's not in the Premier League.
Deco, yeah, dude.
No. It's Bruno Fernandes.
He's all right. Okay.
And then Bernardo Silva.
Bruno Penaldo.
Bruno.
What's his nickname in penalty terms? Because that's all he scores. Bruno
Fernandes. They have
Penaldes.
Really.
Bruno Penaldes.
I mean, I don't blame it. He does the little Pulido jump, which I hate. I call it Pulido jump because I first saw it with Pulido. If you know which one I'm talking about,
the Pulido jump.
The little jump before shooting the penalty, which is completely horrible.
I have the children at work thinking I can't speak Spanish, so I've been speaking like, "Hola, ¿tú qué eres? Quiero yo hacer mucho, taco bueno."
Yeah, so the Premier League. I mean, we went over the table also with Weston, and we have Tottenham in 1st. We got Liverpool in 2nd.
Yeah.
Chelsea in 3rd. Next week, Chelsea Tottenham is going to be a great match.
I said 2-1. Weston said a tie. Yeah. Very conservative.
That's probably the most exciting game next week for that. I want to talk about Barcelona, man. Barca is completely.
It's sad, man.
Shitting the bed in the league, man.
It's really sad. Like, you see Ronaldo having the time of his life.
This was Simeone's first ever win against Barcelona in La Liga.
Crazy.
That's insane, dude. They're in 13th place.
Wow.
13th place. 2 games behind.
Doing their best Man U impression.
They're even doing worse than Man U.
I mean, yeah. But, Man U's just a traditionally mid-table team now.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
So yeah, you got. I mean, you still have Real Sociedad, who have been killing it since David Silva has arrived there.
Mm-hmm.
Atletico Madrid in second. Real Madrid still kind of struggling. Villarreal.
They ended up tying 1-1 this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, Madrid. I don't know if they're gonna. I mean, I think Madrid's in safe hands.
All state.
The problem is Barcelona, and it's the coaching because they have a pretty nice, solid squad.
Mm-hmm.
And I would feel the morale should be higher since the president's gone, and they're gonna end up putting someone else. It's just the coach. To me, it's the coaching staff. It's not.
President's
working out.
gone. Count the votes, dude. That's really all you got to do. Just count the votes.
Yep. Don't stop the count.
Stop the count.
But yeah, man, Barcelona complete disaster in the league.
Mm-hmm.
For Champions League though, not too bad because they did win. But we're gonna have that back this week, which is great.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Look at that. On cue, getting better. Actually loading videos before we start recording. But Champions League, like you said, is coming back this week. So look,
after a long international break, after 3 straight weeks of Champions League,
international break. Cruz complaining that they play too many games. That you saw the injuries. They really are. You saw the injuries to Sergio Ramos.
And there's so many COVID cases being found out after games, after players have played. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Soccer wise, international wise,
Y'all are fucking it up.
They need to do better COVID wise.
Honestly, what the fuck is like? It's great. I love it. What the fuck is Mexico playing South Korea for? In Austria or something like? Like at least make one, like travel one to that home. I don't even know, man.
Which, by the way, Mexico is actually ranked number 9 now in the world.
Absolutely. Oh, you should have been here, dude. We went over the top 20 rankings in FIFA last time.
I should have been here. What was I doing?
I don't know.
Check the Twitter out. I think I said a video.
Eating tortas.
Oh man, that was so worth it.
We've ruined the first bar of the Champions League on talking about tortas. Anyway, for
an hour-long video, anyways.
For
music.
For Champions League, you have Rennes versus
why do you
Chelsea.
say it like that? Is that how you pronounce?
You want to know how it's pronounced? Let's see.
Rennes.
Hans. Not German, it's French. This is a beautiful song. We don't get copyrighted for this, do we? We haven't been, right?
I don't think so.
And if we do,
it's not like we're making money out of it.
Fucking money out of this. We might follow Joe Rogan over to Spotify with video. That'd be great.
Rennes. Reindeer? What the fuck?
What?
That's what this means? They're the reindeers?
That's what Hans.
They're the fucking reindeers?
They're the reindeer. Hold on.
Ren.
Ren. You say Han, like with an H. It's Ren.
It's a different dialect. Hans.
It's Ren. There's a fucking...
Look.
Ren.
Well, Hans. That's what I'm saying.
Is that a reindeer on their shield? No, it's not.
Is it? Okay, the mystery continues. You have
Ren.
versus Chelsea.
You got the reindeers against Chelsea.
Yeah, versus Chelsea coming up.
You guys destroyed them last time we played them.
We did destroy them last time, and it was great.
3-0?
It was around this time where Chelsea really started to click. Hans.
Oh, dude, you guys are looking scary good, man.
Yeah, and this is in Champions League where things really started to click with the European. Ziyech is the underrated player right now. People are overlooking him a little bit, but
yes and no.
Yes and no, but
just because he's a top talent, but he's like still considered up and coming, I guess. Which you need to put some respect on his name already because he is fucking beast.
I think at this point we need to. I figured out how to say this the other day. Krasnodar, like some shit like that. Anyway, Krasnodar versus Sevilla.
Sorry to any Krasnodar fans that were mispronouncing.
That listen to 2 balls and a mic. If you're a fan, I'll buy you a jersey if you are. You got to prove it though somehow.
Sevilla
versus Krasnodar.
Yeah, no, Sevilla's gonna take that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Manchester United versus the boys.
This is a rematch. I think.
You guys handle it?
I think so.
I know you guys, are used to the Europa League and these lesser teams and losing and
against Dembaba,
Papi Dembaba, 1904. I mean,
I don't know why that reminded me something about the UPSL. I saw it on Twitter. I'll just talk about it when we talk about Mexican soccer.
Absolutely,
remind me about that.
We'll remind you. So I think Manchester United should win this?
Yeah,
Should have won it
no,
last
they should.
time?
They should.
I don't
They
know.
should have won it last time. They
I'll
sucked
laugh.
ass.
I will laugh. Then you have Dinamo Kiev versus Barcelona. Again, a Barcelona team is shaky.
Yeah, but
I think they should have enough. They do have injuries.
Fati-less Barcelona.
Ansu Fati-less. Messi is just without a smile. He's lost it. He's lost. I don't know. He doesn't the joy of playing. He's just there,
He doesn't even walk like he walked before.
right? No, yeah, it makes sense.
It's like he's an angry walk now.
Yeah, it's an angry little walk. You got Paris Saint-Germain versus Leipzig.
Which it was a close game last time. I think Leipzig ended up winning 2-1. I'm gonna give it to PSG. They get a break. They're coming back fresh.
Fresh. Didn't PSG also lose somebody to injury?
They had a red card.
Yeah.
They had 2 red cards. Kimpembe and
Kimpembe.
Ngege. Or Gueye?
Gay.
Gay, right?
No, Isagana Gay.
Gay. Yeah, so they're not gonna have those 2 players. I'm still gonna give Neymar and Mbappe the benefit of the doubt in this one. I think they're gonna pull off a win.
Benefit of the doubt. Absolutely, yeah. What song is that? You know?
I don't know.
It's an Eminem song. PSG should take that one. Lazio, Zenit San Petersburgo.
Yeah.
Is Villas-Boas still there?
Immobile, man. Immobile is nasty. He's been killing it. Last time they tied 1-1. I'm gonna go with Lazio though.
Yeah, Lazio should take that one because, like I said, Immobile is on a tear. Dortmund versus what we understood. I didn't think you knew that. I think you knew this, but I guess I didn't either. Club
The
Brugge?
Chivas logo?
Yeah, that's how Chivas created their logo from this
I
team.
think you read that when I was here as well.
Yeah, but Dortmund should destroy them.
Dortmund. Haaland's just coming off a 4 goals in one game this weekend.
Yeah, he just won the Golden Pony Award. What is it?
Yeah, when they took him out, the coach asked him, "How many goals did you score?" He's like 3. He's like, "No, 4. Could have been 5, but he took me out." He said he got a little upset. Which, by the way, he got subbed out by the youngest player to ever play in the Bundesliga.
16 years old and 1 day.
Yeah,
That's crazy. 16.
What were you doing when you were 16?
Not playing in the first division, probably like third division, but I could have been that kid, but no. Anyway, fuck off. Juventus versus go.
Oh man,
Go.
Ferencváros.
Oh, sure. Juventus, it's just an afterthought at this point. Juventus should take this easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yeah, 1-1
Olympiacos
last time.
versus Man City. Man City is struggling in the Premier League. They're not the Man City of old. They just lost 2-0 to Heung-min Son in the special one.
Yeah, they still should manage to win this game. Man City still has the talent they need to win these easy games.
That's crazy. You know, earlier I was looking, I'm like, yeah, where's the fuck? It's Tottenham. Who do they play in Champions League? And
Nope, no Champions
no
League.
Champions League. So,
for the special one.
the special one doesn't get Champions League. You know, he actually sounds Russian, and I never figured it out because he's Portuguese.
Yeah.
But the owner of Chelsea, when we brought him in back in 2000, is Roman Abramovich, who's, you know, Russian as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So if you learn and you talk from Roman Abramovich, of course, he's gonna talk like this a little bit.
Your
I
Russian
am the
accent is pretty
machine.
good. My Russian accent sucks. All my accents suck.
Yes, thank you.
Except the
Like,
Latino
let's
one, the
let's just put it that way.
Mönchengladbach.
You said that Mönchengladbach. Borussia Mönchengladbach versus Shakhtar Donetsk. I mean, tie 2-2, sure. Mönchengladbach won last time
6-0.
convincingly, but
Yeah.
you know what? Shakhtar's not going to stand for that. They'll come
You
back
going
with
for
a
a
tie.
tie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Marseille versus Porto. El Tecatito.
I'm going Tecatito all the way.
Tecatito all the way. I like seeing them succeed, and Porto is
Yeah.
usually good in Champions League as well. I'm going to go Porto on that one. Atalanta and Liverpool. Liverpool, I mean, Atlanta doesn't seem like it's the Atlanta of last Champions League.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
just
no,
full
Liverpool.
momentum, but Liverpool should be taking this one.
They should be.
Yeah.
So probably will happen. Inter Real Madrid is going to be an interesting one.
An interesting one.
Madrid ended up winning 3-2 last time. What?
My pun.
You what?
Inter and Real Madrid, it should be an interesting one. Fuck off.
Hey man, why are you throwing shit at me? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Madrid winning this one.
Yeah. No, you know what? I want Lukaku, Eriksen, and Conte to just take it to Madrid. I'm going to say Inter is going to win this one.
Really? That's
Yeah.
ballsy.
It is. No Sergio Ramos. No Sergio Ramos.
Interesting. Who is apparently linked to PSG.
I mean, after this injury, we'll see. We'll see because he's not a young buck anymore. We have last three: Bayern versus Red Bull Salzburg.
Putiza. Yeah, no,
Mad-
that's gonna be
yeah,
no,
sí,
no
mad-
Madriza.
pendejadas, güey.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Salzburg.
Salzburg is gonna not win.
And with Sané back,
will they score?
in form?
Will they score?
Last time you said they would, right? And they scored.
Well, I mean, it was Lokomotiv that last
Oh,
time.
okay.
Who is going to play against Atletico Madrid? Atletico Madrid should be taking that one.
It was Salzburg. You said they would score, and they lost 6-2.
Okay, well, there we go.
I think they won't score this time, though.
Me neither. So Bayern's going to take that one. I say Atletico's going to beat.
Although, if Neuer starts, he did get an ass whooping in the international break, getting six
Oh my God, that was
6
crazy.
goals scored on against Spain, which is the most he's ever conceded in a game.
Ever.
He had a little taste of his own medicine.
Good.
Against Brazil.
Good. Humble those Germans.
Yep.
Remind them why they're like 18th in the top FIFA rankings. I say Atletico's going to win against Lokomotiv.
I
And
agree.
then Midtjylland versus Ajax. Ajax should be taking
Yes.
that one as well. Just want to let the last one.
Ooh.
All right, that was
I
cool.
think I mentioned every podcast that this is what I wake up to every morning.
It is, and I tell you that this is what I would be lowered down to in my grave. The champions.
Imagine if your girl or whoever you marry, if you ever get married, agrees to walk down the aisle with that.
That's a easy. It's easy no.
Easy no.
Easy no.
Easy no.
Something else that was going to come up a little bit later is that we're going to talk about 30 for 30s that should happen that have not happened yet. But I think that kind of wraps it up for soccer.
No, it does not.
It does not.
It does not because we have Liga Mx. It's playoffs time,
I don't have
baby.
a song for that. I don't know.
No, they actually do have like a little anthem. Should
I
looked
need
it
to
up.
find it. You know
Should've
what?
looked it up.
Keep talking about it. Keep talking about
We had the repechaje over this weekend, which was Santos Pachuca, Chivas Necaxa, Tigres against Toluca, and Monterrey versus Puebla.
Mm-hmm.
And the quarterfinals weren't defined who was going to play who because it all depended on who won those games. Pachuca ended up beating Santos, which Pachuca was in 9th, Santos was in 8th. So right at the time, Pachuca was set to play León. Then Chivas beat Necaxa. Chivas was already in 7th, so they were set to play Pumas if Tigres and Monterrey ended up winning their games. Tigres won hard match. They ended up getting a red card. Here we go. Yes.
That's really it.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds
Juega
like-
limpio. Fair play.
It sounds like some RuneScape shit. I don't know if you know what RuneScape is. Some Final
There's
Fantasy
a
shit.
video of a little kid when when everything was where sports died. There's a video of a little kid that's playing the song and he's practicing saying because every time there's a little kid that says "Juega limpio, lávense las manos," stuff like that.
Yes.
And he was practicing saying it. They recorded him saying it. Like he's like yells at his brother like, "Stop recording me," stuff like that. But like it's honestly it's funny because, dang man, I missed soccer at the time.
That kind of reminds me of a time where I was in the Escolta over in Mexico.
Me too.
Yeah. And for those of you who don't know what the Escolta is,
Yo era sargento.
every Monday, the whole school lines up and very, very, Hitler-esque stand and do the anthem. And there's the marching people that do the flag and lower it. I was doing the audition, and so you have to do the teacher's like, you got to repeat everything I say. Very inappropriate time for this. And so I'm like, all right, cool. So she's like, all right, paso redoblado, yeah. And so I'm like, paso redoblado, yeah. Tum, 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 tum. You do marches. And then she's like, Antonio, súbete el zipper. And then so I repeat, Antonio, súbete el zipper. And then she's like, no, really, put your zipper up. Your zipper's down. And so I'm like, oh, shit. As everybody in class is watching.
Firmes, yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, you were saying.
Memories. Yeah, so Tigres ended up winning 2-1. Monterrey was winning. Puebla managed to tie it. I don't know if you can pull up Puebla's Twitter account. Because, dude, it is hilarious. The Twitter account is freaking hilarious, man. They tied it last minute and they won in penalties. Nobody expected Puebla to beat Monterrey. Even if Monterrey was high up on the table, they're still contender for to be a champion. They're a really stacked team. The fact that Puebla ended up going through changed everything. Now Puebla's gonna face León. Pachuca's gonna face Pumas. This gave us a Clásico Nacional in quarterfinals. Chivas against America.
God bless them.
And Cruz Azul gets to play Tigres, who probably didn't want to face them.
So
this is Puebla's Twitter. Sorry, those of you who are listening, you don't get to see it, but I'll try to explain.
So it's a Twitter feed is what we're seeing. But we're trying to look. I guess there was a tweet that happened. By the way, last time that Puebla made a very improbable Liguilla that I can remember, it was tied with Miguel Calero.
Oh wow!
I mean, 20 hours. I mean, wow, that's a lot of tweets, guys. I think this is the
No
way you're looking for.
No mames.
So so they scored, and is this allowed? I mean, this is pretty profane down there.
They put the 3.
They did put the 3, so it makes it all right. But no,
It's hilarious. They also had a tweet about a striker from Monterrey, Funes Mori, like kicked it way up high. They said, "Hey, NFL, if you're trying to get a kicker, get this guy." I love an account that roasts and acts that way.
that's what I try to do, but usually comes back to bite me in the face. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a really exciting Liguilla.
Yeah, so on Wednesday,
probably going to watch it for once.
On Wednesday, we have at 5 p.m. León versus Puebla. 7:06 p.m. we have Chivas against America. And then Thursday we have Tigres Cruz Azul, Pachuca Pumas, and then Saturday we have León Puebla again, Chivas America, and on Sunday the other 2 matches.
Y el América?
Que chingue su madre, la neta.
Straight up,
Chingue
always,
su madre,
100%. 100%.
Yeah, but I mean, this is probably one of the closest one. I mean, I think the clear favorites are León. Just because they teared up the league apart.
Victor, who was in our Zooms,
he must be so excited,
should
man.
talk to him. Should talk to him. Should.
Once they win, I feel like it could be if Pachuca wins, I think the semifinal would be Pachuca León, and then Chivas Cruz Azul.
And Chivas
But
passes.
if Pumas passes,
final,
then Chivas, I
and
think
Chivas
it's
campeón.
Chivas León. If it's Chivas León, I'm down with bet.
Chivas
Victor.
campeón. I'm down for that.
Chivas campeón. Oh man.
Yeah,
Dude,
no,
I'll cry.
Will you?
Yeah, I'm doing. Yes.
Will you?
Yes.
Will you though?
Yes.
All right then. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of the other football, NFL. So gonna be a good talk because again, you weren't here last time.
I think I wanted to pick him though.
I think you did. We were keeping score. We were tracking it down, and I know there's one that I did say that would win or lose, and I think I got it right. But no, definitely gonna start up with the Cardinals and the Seahawks.
What a matchup.
So, did you watch football? I know you came back that Thursday, right?
Yeah, I watched a little bit. I was really tired from my playing and all that.
I was really tired from
The
sitting
hour-
up in the air,
The hour
doing nothing.
change, you know.
The hour
I
change.
did fell asleep through some part of the game, but I did see some of it, and I always see the highlights as well.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, Russell Wilson, you know, just big brothered Kyler Murray. There was a great game. It really could have gone either way. 28-21. That division is really interesting. 49ers are out of it. The Rams won today, Monday Night Football, but it's
And
really
they still get to play the Seahawks.
and you guys have yet to play the Seahawks again, so that's going to be really, really interesting. Then you have the 10-0 Steelers. I know we have somebody in the Two Balls and a Mic league, Mr. Fitzmagic, who constantly lets me know of how good his Steelers are doing, and Steelers are doing really, really good. They're 10-0.
Yeah.
Did you know it's the first time in their entire history that they start 10-0?
I believe it. I believe it's hard to go 10-0.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
I
an
mean,
easy team.
they've had some great teams in the past. First,
I still think they're gonna trip up and lose against the yes, but maybe in the last week when they
Yeah.
rest their players.
yeah, it can happen.
They're looking like strong contenders, man,
100%.
to play against Mahomes.
So Steelers, you know, finally they didn't play down to their competition 27-3 against the Jaguars. Lions and Panthers, a cat matchup. This is the first time that Matthew Stafford has been blanked in his era as a Lion. It's the first time that he's not scored points or had his team.
And shout out to rookie Philip Walker, who stepped up for the Panthers.
Yeah, 100%. The Panthers, they're a really exciting team.
Yeah, but they played good. They ended up winning 20-0. And they need the quarterback and McCaffrey back, though.
Yeah, they do need everybody. PJ Walker doing great with the Panthers. It's a really good coach team. It's a good coach team.
Yeah.
Bad news if you're Matt Patricia though, because you got your ass handed to by a bunch of backups. Patriots and Texans. I think I said Patriots for this one.
Me too.
The Texans, and there's nobody else on this team other than Deshaun Watson. The Deshaun Watson show keeps rolling on. The Patriots, I think they tried to have a glimmer of hope, but I think their season is done. Texans with a good victory there in a very tight division, the AFC South. Speaking of AFC South, King Henry.
Oh man,
Henry is a beast.
He's
monster.
a monster, man.
34
winning drive in overtime.
34-24. I mean, if there's somebody that you want to give the ball to in that situation, you just give it to Derrick Henry, and he just does that. He just does what you need for you. Baltimore Ravens falls down to 6-4. Some people had thought that they would be the ones that'd be 10-0 at this point. It's not.
What's going on with Jackson, man?
It's what's going on with Jackson. What's going on with that offense? I don't know.
They play the Steelers on Thursday.
Where's the hate for Lamar Jackson that we get for Carson Wentz? I don't know. Just saying. This is the current MVP.
That's a fact. Yeah. And they're gonna play the Steelers on Thursday for Thanksgiving, and without two of the running backs.
Oh shit! What are you thinking for?
J.K. Dobbins and Mark Ingram are
out for COVID. But here's the thing: COVID designation isn't really a death sentence, just because Big Ben was out for COVID, then he wasn't, then he was, then he wasn't. So you just never know these days. Then you have, speaking of sadness,
the
Eagles
still holding up in first.
Goddamn right, 3-6-1, first place in the NFC East.
There's a tie. There's a three-way tie for second, 3-7 other teams. The Browns 7-3. I'm a little surprised that they're 7-3 the way they play. But I mean, they have Nick Chubb back, who was great. I mean, Kareem Hunt still running the ball while scoring touchdowns. So overall, not a bad game from the Browns. They ended up winning a close one against the Eagles. Carson Wentz is making mistakes after mistakes with no protection.
Thank you.
No protection.
Thank you.
But he's still making mistakes.
Again, I'll always criticize and give criticism where it's due. You know what? Carson Wentz, you're just not getting it done right now. Is it time for a switch?
Jalen Hurts?
No. I mean, no, it's not. I mean, off season, you might kind of look at some things, and he's just not the same. He's just not the same as he once was. But again, it's a really broken team. I still blame a lot of it on the coach.
You still got work to do because you might end up making playoffs. So
yeah, we actually
it's not like you can give up on the season.
100%. But Browns take that one 22-17. And then you have the Falcons versus the Saints. I think the Saints are 6-0 against the Falcons in the last 6 games.
Yeah, interesting decision by the coach
Sean Payton, which screwed a bunch of people in the waiver wire.
Everyone was picking up Winston. He ended up going with Hill, which, by the way, ESPN Fantasy League allowed him to be a quarterback and tight end for this week.
Big brain tings for those of you that had him for a while stashed up.
We got 24 points, I think.
Yeah, so if you were playing a 2-quarterback league, you had 3 quarterbacks.
I got to play against him, and I lost.
Big brain move, 100%. Saints, you know what? They just need to get 4 games in. I think 4 or 5 games in. They did it last year with Teddy Bridgewater. It's a really well-coached team.
And they have Michael Thomas back too.
Yeah, Michael Thomas is back. So I mean, this Saints team is looking good. It's a really interesting and fun NFC. I don't even fucking know. Southeast? Not even Southeast. They all should be. Anyway, Bengals, Washington. The Washington
Cue
football
the sad
team.
music.
Man. Oh man.
The year is over for
It is done.
Burrow, I think we know who's going to be the rookie of the year now.
Very Carson Palmer-esque injury to
Tore
Joe Burrow.
ACL, tore MCL, and other injuries on his left knee.
This dude's a fucking warrior, dude. Like, if he didn't cry, he didn't, like, he's just like, he wouldn't card it out.
11 to 12 months.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same injury that Carson Wentz had, and he was out for a year and like 2 to 3 games.
Lucky for him,
season.
though. He's young. He's 23, 23, 24. Young people heal faster than older people. I wish him nothing but a speedy recovery. I'm sure Alex Smith was there with him, telling him, hey, man, you know what? If anyone knows injuries, it's me. You'll come back.
Yeah, 100%. Maybe even talk to Bridgewater, because that's a comeback story. Talking Jets, Chargers. Those Jets just cannot get a win.
It was the close for the Chargers, man.
It's
Herbert balled out.
He did.
Completely balled out.
Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
Good connection. 0-10, the Jets.
But look at the fourth quarter score. 9-3. That's where the
Christ.
Chargers tend to give up their shit, and they've lost so many games by one possession.
Yep.
And they ended up winning by one possession. So
And then the crazy haircut didn't really affect Herbert at all.
Man, he looks.
He went
have
out.
you seen all the memes?
Yes, 366 yards, 3 touchdowns. Looks like a child. Keenan Allen, 145 and a touchdown, 16 receptions, just doing monster things. They're 3-7. I mean, what do you do with that? Obviously, it looks like
they're
Herbert.
3-7, and they play like a 5-5, 6 and something team.
So next up is Tua with his first loss with the Dolphins versus the Broncos. Everybody thought Tua had a good chance of maybe stepping in for Rookie of the Year. So what if Tua does make playoffs and Herbert doesn't? Who do you give Rookie of the Year there to? Or do you do it to Chase Claypool for Offensive Rookie of the Year, who's not having a bad year either?
He's not. He's
So,
really not.
I mean, it's a tight race right now. I think it's a little bit over midseason. We're actually we're really big Dolphins fan with Dave Williamson, comedian, opener for Burt Kreischer tomorrow. We're gonna go ahead and have a good deep NFL talk with him. So that'll be a lot of fun. Hopefully, get some barbecue tips as well. The Broncos, I don't know. Like, they're just a shitty team.
Just managed to win. I mean, I think the Dolphins just didn't play to their potential, especially defensively.
Yeah.
Because this is a team that has beaten the Rams already.
Yeah,
and they've beaten other good teams.
Statistically, the Dolphins are the number 1 defense in the league. So, it's a bad outing for the Dolphins. It was cold. It was the altitude. Tua's playing in warm Alabama. He's in Miami. He's the coldest.
I can see that.
Coldest game he's ever played. So, you know what? We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Game that we thought would go completely the other way. 31-28. The Cowboys beat the Vikings. Impressive win.
Andy Dalton was back.
Andy Dalton's back. No more Ben DiNucci. None of that.
3 touchdowns for him.
I mean, it's the red rifle. I mean, I think Cincinnati misses the red rifle right now, about now.
I think so. Some people are saying if Cincinnati should call upon Kaepernick.
No. I mean, they should. They're not.
I'm just saying what was mentioned in the Twitters.
I don't know. They'll bring back Jamarcus Russell before they'll bring back Kaepernick, dude.
And now we get to talk about the best defense in the NFL, the Colts.
Best defense in the NFL, one of the best teams in the NFL, the Colts.
Yeah.
Win by a Blankenship kick in overtime against Aaron Rodgers in what was America's game of the week on Fox.
Well announced, because
Troy Aikman
31, man. Holy shit.
Oh man, this was a good game. Look, this is what happened when you give Phillip Rivers protection. This is vintage Phillip Rivers. You give Phillip Rivers time to throw in the pocket. You give him 3 good running backs. Jonathan Taylor came back. Naheem Hines is there. You have Jordan Wilkins. This is obviously not comparing likeness to likeness, but
Just
look,
everything Phillip Rivers wanted.
LT, Sproles, Turner. It's everything you want.
Yeah.
He has 2 good tight ends. Him and T.Y. Hilton are getting along. Defense is great. He's getting the protection he needs. Fantastic kicker. Look, the Colts are the real deal, and I think they have a good chance of taking this.
7-3, right?
Yeah, no, they're 7-3, and I'm pretty sure they're leading their division right now. Because they were leading last time when they beat the Titans.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, so they still are. The Colts leading the Titans and the Texans at 3-7 is the closest one. I think it's going to go down to either the Colts or Titans in that division. Phillip Rivers, man, the boy. I want him to get a ring. And
that'd be great.
This is his best chance. I feel is one of those last chances. And then I think what was another great game, the Chiefs and the Raiders, offensive slugfest in this game. Fantastic.
The Raiders just gave up completely in defense in the last drive. Mahomes just outsmarted the defense. They still put up a fight though.
Yeah.
And last time the Raiders beat the Chiefs, they called it a fluke. I don't know about that anymore, man.
Nope.
This Raiders team's looking for reals. If they end
Legit.
up facing the Chiefs in playoffs, they could potentially surprise in playoffs against the Chiefs or against anyone.
100%. And then
Josh Jacobs is running the ball great.
Not just Josh Jacobs. They have Booker, and then they have the other guy who's not bad. He's Richard. Yeah. Jalen Richard.
So their running game is dangerous, man.
Look, credit where credit's due. Derek Carr is playing fantastic. He's playing that MVP level.
And Chucky's making the right calls, man.
And look, this is what happens. This is what happens when you give a coach a long-term contract or some time.
Mm-hmm.
You might develop something. Wow, what a concept. Maybe
he doesn't
not
have to
10
worry
years.
doesn't have to worry about his future.
Yeah, you guys got job security.
So he has to focus on his job, man. It's smart.
And then you just had the Rams beat Tampa Brady in Tampa.
Yeah, this is a scary game.
It really was.
Defensively, the Rams were dominant. Jared Goff looked sloppy a couple times, throwing some picks, unnecessary picks. This is what happens when Goff is not confident.
Mm-hmm.
He starts completely sucking.
Yes.
Like completely,
Yes.
like garbage quarterback
Yes.
material.
Yes.
But when he's confident, man, he makes some really good throws. Again, Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods probably the best duo receivers in the league right now.
I've been saying this whole time. You're saying
70 plus yards after the catch.
Put some respect on Reynolds. He's doing his
Reynolds
job.
is good, and then that
I'm
rookie
telling you.
Jefferson is also doing good with the touchdown today.
Yeah.
Buccaneers had no answer for that. I mean, Matt Gay had the winning field goal, who just got signed this last week.
Yeah. If you have Antonio Brown, Evans, Godwin, theoretically you should be scoring more than Tom Brady than Goff and
Tom Brady looked
Woods.
sloppy, man.
Yeah, no, that last interception did not look good at all.
Exactly.
But yeah, that is week 11. Moving on to week 12, though. Man, we do have a couple of good games too.
Yeah.
I think it's not this week, next week. The Chargers play the Falcons. That's the worst game of the season. You have Texans versus the Lions. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of a pick 'em.
We got 3 Thursdays games this time because Thanksgiving.
It's a great time. Thanksgiving, you just sit down, eat some turkey. I mean, you're not going to do it because your family hates you.
Hey, no, it's just they do. Fuck.
But yeah, so I'll have a plate for you. I'll think of you.
Oh, thank you. FaceTime me while you do it.
Yeah, definitely. So you have the Thursday night, one of the first Thursday football, Thursday morning football,
There's nothing like waking up on a Thursday, Thanksgiving Day,
and watching the fucking
football.
Lions.
Yeah.
Watching the Lions get destroyed by Deshaun Watson. Hopefully Stafford plays all right in this.
Hopefully he plays a great mathematical game.
Who do you take in Texans and Lions?
I'm thinking Texans.
Texans, I think the Texans too. So then you have next is the Cowboys, obviously. Lions and the Cowboys, the two Thanksgiving teams.
Yeah.
Cowboys finally won a game. Washington also won. So
If the Cowboys play the way they did, I'm going to go with Cowboys. And I think this is where they take over the Eagles in first place.
yeah, I could see it. You know what? They played really well, and yeah, it's going to be the Cowboys for that one. Ravens and Steelers. This should be another hard-hitting game. Who knows what we're going to get with the Ravens?
No Mark Ingram, no J.K. Dobbins.
For now. We'll see.
For now. No, they said they're going to miss the games.
Yeah, yes, but like
For now.
for now.
Steelers are going to take it.
Yeah,
they're going to go 11-0.
11-0, definitely. Question marks all around the Ravens organization should, panic mode, for at least for this season anyways. Chargers, Bills, you have two really good quarterbacks, Herbert, Allen.
So, normally I'd pick the Bills because I like Josh Allen. I like the Bills. I like what they're doing. I think they're going to slip up here. It's going to be a high-scoring game. I think Herbert's gonna outperform Josh Allen, and I think the Chargers are gonna pull off a win.
Wow. That's bold. I'm gonna take the Bills. I think the Bills are just they're a complete team, and
I
they're
need
gonna
to
figure it
catch
out.
up to Tony on this, so I need to start making some bold moves.
They're gonna figure it out. This is gonna be a good game though. Titans versus Colts. Colts versus Titans. First place
Man,
at stake of the AFC.
yeah.
South.
Who are you taking?
Philly Riv, man. I'm rooting for the guy. I'm rooting for his whole team. He got injured, and it looked scary for a second. But
I think the way to stop the Titans is stopping the run game, and I think the Colts D line is gonna do just that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with the Colts as well.
Yeah, definitely. And then you have the Vikings versus the Panthers.
Whew. Unpredictable game, but I'm gonna go with the Vikings this time. I think Dalvin Cook's gonna run the ball really well, so I'm gonna go with Vikings.
The Vikings, yeah, I got to go with the Vikings there. Even though again the Panthers, they're figuring things out. Who they have, who they don't, doesn't matter. But the Vikings should be overpowering the Panthers in that one. You have the Jaguars versus the Browns. On paper, terrible game. Logos don't look good.
7-3 Browns against the 2-7 Jaguars.
Is this the trap game for the Browns?
I don't think so. I think the Browns are going to pull off a win.
I think so too for that one. The Giants versus the Bengals.
Wow. Yeah, no, I'm going Giants.
Yeah, the Finley's going to be the quarterback again. I mean, the Bengals, they did this to themselves. They don't have a O-line. You didn't protect the kid, and that's what you get. Your kid gets killed and broken in half. If I was Finley, I'd be shitting bricks right now. Yeah. You're really expecting me to go out there with get a win and then get destroyed with no O-line that just murdered this kid.
If I'm Finley, I'm going to try and get COVID.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, the G-Men should be taking that one. Patriots, Cardinals.
Wow. Interesting game.
Okay.
I like the Cardinals just because they're playing a lot better. I think, what's his name?
Kyler Murray?
No, Cam Newton is not playing to its potential. And I don't think the chemistry is well with Belichick and him. So I'm going to go with the Cardinals.
The Cardinals have been really impressive. They did lose, and, see how Kyler Murray bounces back. Cardinals should be able to take that one. Dolphins versus Jets. Is this the trap game?
Yikes.
We're talking trap games. Is this a trap game? When will the Jets get a win? Will the Jets get a win? Is Adam Gase ever going to get fired?
Dolphins.
Dolphins also lost against
Denver.
Against Denver. Not a really good team. Jets also not a good team. Posting
I think Denver's
points.
better than the Jets, though.
Yeah, 100%. So the
Dolphins.
Jets.
I'm going Dolphins.
Okay. I'll go Dolphins for that one as well. Raiders, Falcons.
Raiders, no brainer. Their running game is unstoppable right now.
You can't put money on the Falcons.
Are the worst team in the NFC.
Yeah, they're laughable.
So yeah,
even though we just talked about the Jets. Saints, Broncos. I guess Taysom Hill.
Interesting, because the Broncos, they're the team that big teams can lose to.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I'm gonna go with the Saints win though.
Okay.
I would like to see Winston playing though instead of Hill, but Hill got the job done.
Man, we were all eating our W. We thought Winston, and
there were rumors saying players in the Saints were saying that Winston should be the starter.
But look, Hill got it done. So just shut up.
Yeah.
Win. You got the win. That's the result you wanted. So So just shut up and take your win.
Himself and making a statement that, hey, you guys have a solid quarterback after Drew Brees.
Yeah, might have two. You never know. Yep. So then you have the 49ers versus the Rams.
I'm going Rams. Yeah. There's no way we lose to the broken 49ers.
Hilarious.
If there's a team we're going to lose to, it's going to be them.
Hilarious.
And no, there's no way. Come on.
Chiefs, Buccaneers.
Wow, there's a good one. I'm going to go with the Chiefs if the Rams were able to beat the Buccaneers.
I'm going to go with the Bucs for that one.
You know what? Yeah, I could see that. I'm still going to go with the Chiefs. I think it's going to be an offensive game. It's going to be whichever's offense outperforms the other one.
Super Bowl preview? Question mark?
I don't think so.
Yeah, the Chiefs are looking okay. They're looking pretty dumb now. Yeah, definitely. It might be. You never know. Then you have a Clasico de Clásico. The Bears. The Bears versus the Green Bay Packers. I just looked at Monday night's game. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Woo! Yeah, no, the Packers are gonna take that one.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows who the Bears quarterback is at this point? I might be the Bears quarterback at this point. But yeah, angry Aaron Rodgers just lost against Philly Riv away. They're gonna want to get one back. Pobrecito Bears. The Bears are gonna get destroyed. Seahawks,
Speaking
Eagles.
of getting destroyed.
Yeah, man. Russell Wilson, you've been up there too long. You think you're all cocky and shit.
You guys can cover one receiver, but you guys can't cover
Eagles
two
are going to go
monsters.
ahead and come in, and you're telling me an eagle, a mighty American eagle, it cannot take a seagull, a Seahawk in a battle? Come on. Fly, Eagles, fly.
I don't know.
Let's go, Eagles.
You picking Eagles?
Let's go, Eagles.
I'm going Seahawks.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
That's your ballsy move, just how I had the Chargers.
All right. So I think yours is a better choice.
Yeah, I agree.
For that. But lastly, before we go ahead and call this an episode, it's been a really good episode. It's been a weird episode. It's been a new episode. I had a jacket in the intro. Then I didn't have a jacket when talking to Wes. Then I did have a jacket because it's 3-4 different times today. But we are going to go ahead and have
for the occasion.
For consistency.
Yeah.
I did too, but I just got cold now. But one thing that we did want to talk about is, potential documentaries. There's fantastic 30 for 30s that are out there. Telling me about the two Escobars. But what if I told you that there are documentaries that have yet to be done? What if I told you we're going to go over some of them right now? So we have a list of 5 30 for 30s that have yet to happen. I don't know where you wrote them down. I like paper, so I have them right here. We're going to go
right here.
from 5 up.
Yeah.
Go ahead and go first.
So my first one is actually gonna be on just the legacy that Chivas have made in the Mexican soccer world. I believe along with Chivas, it's only one of the team that has just players of that nationality. So I think it'd be an interesting documentary, just how Chivas started, how they dominated, how they almost completely went to downfall and went to relegation, to coming back up and being in Liguilla again and winning championship. So I would like to see that.
I like it. All right, so my number 5. I'm gonna start all of mine the same. What if I told you?
Oh man,
there was a NFL professional team here in San Diego. The owner was a piece of shit. The mayor just didn't want to get anything done. The voters spoke, and they gave a giant fuck you to Dean Spanos. It's 30 for 30 for the San Diego Chargers.
Wow,
was
perfect
good.
timing.
That was good.
Yeah, that was pretty
A
good.
little too good. All right, so what's your 4?
So what if I told you?
I mean, do it. It's fine.
No, I can't follow that.
What if I told you?
My next one is not. It's kind of tied with Chivas, but it's more of a focus on this individual. Who honestly I kind of look up to the way he sees things on the field.
I love his music. Yes.
And it's Matias Almeida. Just the way he grew as a player in Argentina.
Doubling down on soccer. Love it.
And dude, like just the impact that he made in Chivas and the impact that he's making with San Jose Earthquakes. He makes the team a family, and I would love to see a documentary of following him and how he talks to the players, because it's something special.
Wow.
His music makes everything sound great.
Chivas, that's great. Again,
it's not Chivas, it's Almeida.
Almeida, Coach Chivas, I get it. But again, I really hope we don't get copyrighted for this. It'll be sad. But what I do want to say is, what if I told you?
Tell me what?
That in 2019, a young group of quarterbacks was drafted into the NFL, breaking and shattering records, some even shattering MCLs and ACLs.
Oh,
this is a story about the greatest generation of quarterbacks, better than the 2004 generation. Tua Tagovailoa, Joe Burrow, and Herbert. The greatest quarterback draft generation.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. they're breaking all types of crazy records. Even though you have Rivers, Eli, and Roethlisberger talent,
Okay, I can see that.
and just overall just the potential. I mean, who knows Joe Burrow now, but I was gonna put Teddy Bridgewater, but you know I think this is. I really think they're gonna be better than that
Okay.
other team.
For my third one is. What if I told you
What if I told you?
about a single individual
Okay.
who got chance after chance in different teams
Oh shit.
to throw the ball
Uh-huh.
and was a backup after being a backup, and his starting QB shattered in playoffs,
Okay.
and he won the Super Bowl against Tom Brady?
Oh shit.
Nick Foles, ladies and gentlemen.
Big Dick Nick.
Oh, that would have been good to add.
Large.
Yeah, just the story of him, how playoffs, jump in and win the Super Bowl against Tom Brady and Belichick.
And who got him there? Carson Wentz.
Yeah, no, yeah.
God bless you, Carson Wentz. That's why you're still breaking records with the Eagles, and that's why we're not going to let you
breaking
go.
other bones.
100%. I like it. I rate it. But I mean, if you want to talk about quarterbacks, what if I told you?
Wow. It never gets old.
A couple days before the 2018, I think.
I think
Season.
do your research.
Shut up. Indianapolis was filled with hope. They had a brand new young team being led by none other than Andrew Luck. The story of a broken man who just had enough of being just shit on and not protected. Had a family, and his dad went over to XFL Part 2. 30 for 30, Andrew Luck.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to know what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
Like I want to know, like,
Yeah, no, that's good.
wait, when he got booed, because they announced it while he was in the last game of the preseason, season 3,
Yeah.
with fans in there, and they were booing him when they found out that he was retiring. Like, it was the worst. It was great.
Screwed everybody's fantasy too. Who drafted him?
Yes, yeah, because it was so late into the season,
Yeah.
or to preseason. All right, who's your number 3? I guess
Number 2.
2.
All right. What if I told you that along with all the soccer superstars in the world, we are still living in the era of greatness? These two individuals breaking record after record, playing against each other.
Wow.
Like no one's ever seen it before.
Oh, jeez.
Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. One of the greatest rivalries ever created in soccer. The ultimate symbol for soccer in rivalries. There's a 30 for 30 for Cristiano and Messi.
Wow. I mean, get to work. 30 for
and
ESPN.
it'd be great if the 2022 World Cup is the finals, Portugal or Argentina, and one of them has to win it in the last World Cup.
Just that would be the best end to the chapter. My number 2 is actually like deep and like for real.
Okay.
Because it's the power of soccer, man. Like just sorry.
Look at me in the eyes, man.
Just what if I told you
Yeah.
that the power of soccer could unite a divided country?
Ooh.
In the 18 when the World Cup happened, Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, was torn, and it took one man and one team to unite and end a civil war, and to this day is uniting that country. Founder
Wow.
of Phoenix Rising, one of the founders, the complete story of Didier Drogba and ending a civil war.
That is crazy.
Goddamn right.
That is crazy.
Goddamn
Holy shit.
right. Goddamn
All
right.
right.
So what's your number 1?
Okay. Mine's a little emotional as well. Yeah.
Tell me about it.
So, what if I told you greatness can live forever,
Oh, thank you.
not in the physical world, but in our hearts?
Our heart is physical, but okay.
We never think our legends will leave us so soon.
Oh no.
but sometimes it does happen.
Oh, jeez.
This player achieved greatness on the Lakers, getting drafted right after high school, staying in one team for 20 years,
You got drafted to the Hornets.
but he played for the Lakers the whole time.
Okay. Sorry.
This player inspired and gave us what we call the Mamba mentality. This is the 30 for 30 of Kobe Bryant.
Wow. You know that's gonna be made. Like,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, it
this
has to.
It
Has to.
happened this year.
Yeah, no, it has to be made.
Yeah, that is emotional.
Yeah.
My number one, it just takes the cake.
Okay.
It's the showstopper.
That's what we're ending with, so
Yeah, no,
be good.
this is what we're ending
It'll
with.
be good. Shit. Hit me.
But, you know, talking about sports, and what if I told you? Sorry. What if I told you? Nowhere in the rule book does it say that a dog can't play basketball. No.
What?
No. All right.
Okay. I was about to fucking say.
What if I told you
Uh-huh.
hockey is more than a sport? Some say ducks can't play, but not the mighty ones. It's not the mighty ducks.
Dude, come on. Like, this is already like an hour and 20 minutes.
All right. So what if I told you? We should narrate these forever. That in 2020, there'd be a fucking pandemic.
Yeah, I figured. Okay.
What if I told you that sports themselves would just die?
Wow.
That we would start a sports podcast when everything stopped. And yet here we are, 43 weeks after, 99 videos. This is going to be our 100th video on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Thousands of listens, thanks to you. Yeah, you too. I can't forget about you either. Thank you.
Wow.
You guys have done it. You've joined us. This is Two Balls and a Mic, episode 43. Thank you for joining us. We're sponsored by Tacos El Vaquero.
That was beautiful. Oh, my God. I
Tacos
love
El
it.
Vaquero on 3rd Avenue in front of 3 Punk Sale.
Yeah. Congrats
Congratulations
to our winners.
3 winners.
Yeah.
Enjoy your tacos. Shout out to Shield Goalkeeping over at Shield. Actually, they got a new website you can order. There's the new goalkeeper gloves. You can see them on their Instagram page, Shield Goalkeeping. You can also find them at Soccer Shot at 713 West Broadway Street. I don't even know it's west. There is no west because it goes north to south. I don't know what I'm talking about. 713 Soccer Shot.
Shout out to Fierce Beats who make this beat, who might be shaking it up a little bit, and maybe we'll get something fresh and new.
Mad tings. But definitely thank you guys for joining us. This is one of the longest episodes of Two Balls and a Mic.
100 video on YouTube, all because of you guys. Thank you. Laters.